Hello viewers and welcome back here to another exciting Friday edition of the Erongo Talk. I'm your host and presenter, Lenandake Vonjo. Today we're joining you live here at the Walfish Bay Business and Tourism Expo in Walfish Bay. As usual, we bring you the latest updates and share what's happening this weekend. We are still at the Erongo Business and Tourism Expo, joining in on the fun and vibes. We also had a chat with a few exhibitors to hear what they are offering at the expo. Author Dioline Cheriah launched her inspirational book From Pauper to Warrior Princess in Swakopmund, sharing her powerful journey of turning pain and tragedy into faith, healing, and purpose. Blending memoir, poetry, and art, the book encourages readers to confront their past, embrace self-love, and find divine meaning in their struggle. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. First up from our news desk, Lieutenant General Joseph Shikongo, Inspector General of the Namibian Police Force, addressed the Walfish Bay community during a meeting on the ongoing crime situation and resident safety. He urged community members to join hands with the police in combating crime. Let's take a look.
Our engagement with the community really, my statement was really said already, is that when we engage the community, is to understand what are the challenges within the community. And also just to indicate that no matter how many police officers you are having, you cannot win crimes if there is no involvement of the community. Why I'm saying that? I'm saying this because crimes are committed within the community. Criminals that are committing crimes, they are from your houses. Yeah, they are from your houses. They live with you. Stolen goods that are stolen, they are sold to them within the community. And then they are also kept and hidden in the houses. So the criminals that we are talking about here are the criminals that our children, our sons and daughters, our brothers and sisters that are living with us. Do you agree? Yes. All right, if you agree with me, today.
In other news, during a public engagement on crime prevention, Walfish Bay resident Hilaria Hawanga appealed to the Inspector General for justice in her son's unresolved 2022 death case. In response, Lieutenant General Shikongo ordered senior officers in the Erongo region to locate the case docket, investigate the matter urgently, and provide him with a full report. Let's have a look.
2022. Going to birthday, friends invite him to the birthday. He didn't make it, he didn't come back home. The police come to my house, tell me my son passed away. I go to the police station, they hate me. They don't like to see me. I don't know, where can I go? He had two post-mortem. One said he died in the house. They been beaten and died in the house. One said the car bumped him. Two post-mortem. Later they exchanged it. I think and I hope by God maybe I can get the justice. Maybe I can get the justice for my son because he died like that. He died like a dog. Even the dog, the owner can come and ask you where my dog is.
Commissioner Upeba, the regional commander. Commissioner Ikuyu, I want to get a report of what happened. We find it a serial number, a case of murder that happened about 3 years ago. Was there anyone arrested? What does the post-mortem telling us? And then we get to the bottom of it. So that we may make peace with the loss of the son.
In other news, Inspector General of the Namibian Police Force, Lieutenant General Joseph Shikongo, officially reopened the Swakopmund police station on Wednesday. The facility, originally built in 1964, underwent a major renovation at a cost of about 18.1 million. The upgraded station now includes a new charge office, administration block, holding cells, and a kitchen facility. Let's take a look. The Swakopmund police station was officially reopened today by Lieutenant General Joseph Shikongo, Inspector General of the Namibian Police Force. The site was handed over to the contractor on the 7th of June 2024 and was completed on the 23rd of October 2025 at a cost of 18,092,980 Namibian dollars and 39 cents.
The Namibian Police Force continues to experience a challenge of lack of sufficient officers, which are crucial for members of the Namibian Police Force to deliver effective and efficient service to the community of Erongo region. We are now witnessing the reopening of this police station, obviously as the police officer promised. And we are promising that we are going to provide quality service to our communities, to our people, and the visitors alike. So it's now my honor to have this block completely open. To have the ribbon cut, that means this is now signifying the reopening of the police station for the rendering of quality service to the people of this country. So just
We're here at the Blood Donation Services, just bringing awareness at the Erongo Expo, trying to do some business development, trying to work with corporate companies to see if we can build more awareness for people to do their social responsibility in order to donate blood, to keep the cycle. As it's known that only 1% of Namibians donate blood for this or other reason, which we're trying to change. We're trying to make people more aware of the importance of it, that we're saving lives. In every donation is 3 lives that we can save possibly. So yeah, that's what we're doing here. We're also having a little clinic here for the rest of the week up until Friday, so that anyone that is willing to donate today or tomorrow or the day after that can donate, and as well as anyone willing to test their blood type. If you don't know, we're here and we're willing to give out any gifts and prizes to award people for their bravery.
Awesome. Let's quickly just emphasize, why is it so important to donate blood?
There is no substitute for blood. So you need, everyone in the country will at some point have needed or will need. Me in particular, my mother had to give birth to me through cesarean. She lost a lot of blood, and thus someone donated so that I could continue living.
Exactly,
and therefore,
be here.
Yes, 100%. We also are approaching festive season. There are accidents that are unforeseen. And if you can contribute to saving and buying someone time so that they can get the necessary time to be treated, that's a blessing we could all enjoy.
Exactly.
100%.
Now, if you come to the store here at the Erongo Expo, it's not just anyone that can donate blood. You obviously need to go through a screening,
100%.
Right?
You need to be between 16 and 65. If you're under 18, we need a parental consent form. And then we will test your weight. You need to be above 50 to 55 kilograms, as well as having eaten a meal. And then we will do your iron tests and see if you have a high enough iron count. And then we will just go through your sheet to see whether you're living an actively healthy lifestyle, so that we don't put anyone that's in need at risk for that sort of thing. Yes,
exactly.
100%.
Now, come to the Erongo Business and Tourism Expo and exercise your social responsibility. Come check out if you do qualify to donate blood at the end of the day. Any last words from your side, Evander?
Oh, no, we're just right here, willing to receive anyone that's open to donate and ask any questions. We're very free.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Hier is nou seafood biryani met prawns in en so 'n bietjie seafood mix en parakat rice met so 'n paar secret spices.
Okay, ja, ons kan nie die geheime voer.
Ja.
Wat vandag op die menu is.
Ja, en dan het ons tuna steaks en dan het ons swordfish steaks ook.
Okay.
Hy gaan ons nou net opsit.
Okay.
Ja.
Nou, dis die eerste jaar wat julle by die expo is, nie?
Nee, dis ons tweede keer, is net laas jaar was ons nog nie hier nie. Maar 2023 was ons ook hier so gewees.
Nou, hoekom moet ek nie teruggekom hierdie jaar?
Ja, Ons het maar gedink, kom ons probeer maar weer. Ja.
En hoe gaan dit sover? Gaan dit goed?
Dit gaan toch, dit begin tel bietjie op. Ja.
Hoekom sou jy vir hulle sê hulle moet hierdie dis verkoop? Wat nie vir hulle vir die
Oh.
mense daar buite sê.
Oor die spices natuurlik. Die spices is wat die kos maak. Die flavors moet in jou spices in en hoe jy dit ook maak. Ja.
And that's it from our news desk. Check out our website at www.erongo.com.na. This weekend, make sure you visit the Erongo Business and Tourism Expo. Additionally, the Namport Nedbank Powerhouse Challenge is coming to Walfish Bay. The event features running distance of 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, and 21 kilometers half marathon, alongside cycling races of 30 kilometers, 70 kilometers MTB courses, and 50 kilometers and 100-kilometer road races. This distance caters for both professional and recreational athletes, offering a mix of endurance and fun competition on Saturday.
Life is unpredictable and one needs to be protected against any eventuality. Get Santam legal access from as little as $50 Namibian a month for when you find yourself in need of legal representation due to civil cases, criminal prosecution, and family matters such as divorce, child maintenance, and custody. It also covers labor disputes, disciplinary hearings, and unfair dismissal or retrenchment. With Santam Legal Access, you'll receive free legal advice on almost every legal aspect, whether the specific matter is covered by your policy or not. For true peace of mind and legal protection when you need it most, call us on 061 292 8000. Santam. This is freedom.
Up next, the author Dioline Cheriah shares more on her book From Pauper to Warrior Princess, explaining how she transformed personal tragedy into a story of faith, healing, and purpose. Let's have a look. Hello viewers, and we are joined by Dioline Cheriah, the author of From Pauper to Warrior Princess. Yes. Congratulations on your book launch. So tell us, how does it feel to finally share From Pauper to Warrior Princess with the world?
You know, when I first wrote it, the idea of a launch wasn't part of the plan. I just thought this is a message that I want to write.
All right.
And I felt that whoever needs the message, they're going to get to the book. But doing this launch with my sister's influence or encouragement, it was stressful.
Okay.
Because I'm not really used to being in the spotlight like that. So I felt like there was a lot of pressure. But it's humbling and it's exciting knowing that this will enable more people to find out about it. It will reach more people. So
Right. So, what inspired you to write this book? What is the message behind the whole book?
So, I've always loved writing, right? And there was a lot of things placed in my life that I felt people can learn from. Because I'm one of those people, like I observe, I'm like, okay, you have an interesting situation going on, what can I learn from you? And being someone of faith, I just felt that this is part of my purpose, it's part of my calling. And what I've endured, a lot of people have gone through, but might not have had an opportunity to process it or to, talk to someone about it. But if you can read a story that you can relate to and see, okay, this person has gone through this thing, and this is how they overcame it, it would help them also do that.
Alright, so From Pauper to Warrior Princess, the title is very striking. So, how did you come up with it? What is the whole story about, this whole
title? Yes. So my first written piece was a spoken word piece that I performed at a youth event, right? And as I was writing it, that sentence came up somewhere, like it's part of the verses. And it spoke to me in the sense of the journey of transformation. We all go through things that impact us, that change us. And when we eventually overcome that, you feel like a warrior. You feel like, you know what, I faced this thing and I've come out on the other side. And because that is a direct representation of me and my life, I felt that it's fitting.
Let's talk about the challenges. Did you encounter any challenges while writing this book?
Not necessarily the writing so much. It was more just how to structure it in a way that people will receive it and would understand it. When I released the first edition, so this is a follow-up, right? Not really follow-up, but an edited second edition, right? So when I did the first one, I hadn't yet reached that place of I'm good now. I've overcome. So I was still in the process, and I felt the story wasn't fully complete, and that's why I went back to the drawing board. So that was the thing of I released something that wasn't incomplete yet. I mean, that wasn't complete yet, and then I had to go back and redo it. I think the challenges came in where having to do it myself. So the first edition, I did it through a publishing house. They did everything, the editing, all of that. And having to do it myself was a learning curve. There are certain software, certain things that you need to use to get it to a professional standard. And I had no experience in that. So I had to teach myself, okay, this is how you use this program, this is how you use this thing. That was the challenge.
Right, so tell us, who do you think would relate more to this story, to this book, and what is the take on it? What message would they take from this book?
I think it's for everyone who has ever experienced a place of darkness, that they felt they're alone in it. And it felt overwhelming to the point where they just didn't know how to be a normal human being, right? A normal social person without all of this baggage. So it takes you through a journey of trauma, of loss, of really intense experiences, and then coming out on the other side, going through that and not becoming bitter, not becoming enraged in that. I mean, some people go through terrible things, right? And not everyone knows how to process it, and then you find a coping mechanism that isn't healthy. And it doesn't help you heal, it just makes it worse. So it's sort of a manual, a guide toward beginning your process of healing.
So let's talk about your personal journey. How has your personal journey shaped the woman that you are today? Because from Pauper to warrior princess is described in the book. So how has it shaped you as the woman that you are today?
My personal story. Well, the whole book is my personal story, essentially.
So how did it shape you?
See, I am now at a place in my life where I approach things from a position of self-love. And that took a lot of digging into, when you have a wound that it hurts, so you don't really want to touch it, and you just put a band-aid over it, and it's like it must heal on its own. But at some point, that thing becomes infected, and then it festers. So that happened over and over in my life because I just avoided things, and that caused a lot of self-hate, a lot of self-condemnation, looking at myself through a lens of just you're worthless and you don't have a purpose here. But going through this and being able to put my story on paper, also going through the motions, confronting those wounds, it has helped me heal, and it has helped me become more whole, a better version of myself. I'm still not 100% where I need to be. I think, it's a continuous process of healing and growing, but I'm a lot further than where I was.
Right, this book is quite interesting. So where could people find a copy of it? And also, What are your future plans? Any future projects? Are you releasing another book sooner? Or what are the plans?
Well, you can buy the book. It's on Take a Lot.
Okay.
It's also on Amazon. So there's both an ebook copy and then the hard copy. I'll give you the links.
All right.
And then
the amount, if they would want to.
It's $285.
Okay.
For the hard copy.
Okay.
The ebook it's on different platforms, so each platform has its own price. Depending on, I'm not exactly sure what all those prices are.
Okay.
Future projects, yes, I'm busy with some things.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna go too much into it yet.
Okay.
There's still a lot of work that needs to go into that.
Right.
But essentially, it's for women. You know, my ministry is as women and healing. You know, women's wellness, women's wholeness, guys.
So what encouragement would you have for people that, let's say, are battling pain right now at the moment, and tell us what would motivate them to also want to read this book?
You see, when you're in the middle of it, it can grind you. And you might want the help, but depending on how intense it is, you also don't know how to approach, where to look for the help. And my thing is, don't build your house in the mud. Don't.
You hear that, right? Do not build your house in the mud.
Because sometimes you get stuck. You know, you're going through it and it's difficult to walk through it, but don't build your house there. Don't stay there. Keep moving. Crawl, roll if you must. Just keep moving.
Thank you so much, Dioline, for having us today. And guys, like she said, if you want to get a hard copy of the book, it's $250. Is it $250? $285. $285. Yeah, so grab yourself a book. Guys, I got my own book and I must say I started reading it and it's quite interesting and yeah, I love it.
Have you ever wondered why Grandma keeps her money under the mattress? And why is Angela uninsured? The Namibia Financial Inclusion Survey 2025 will help us find all the answers. From 6 October till the 4th of November 2025, the Namibia Statistics Agency teams in uniforms with tablets will visit homes across all 14 regions to learn about financial access, informal banking and saving habits. Email us at info@nsa.org.na or at 061 431 3200.
And that brings us to the end of our show for today. For more news headlines, visit our social media pages on X, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram.
Now remember, it's the last day for Team Erongo Talk here at the Erongo Business and Tourism Expo, so make sure you still swing by our store. But remember, the Erongo Business and Tourism Expo is only ending. That is on Saturday, that is tomorrow. Join us, it's going to be a lot of fun still here, so a lot of entertainment. So remember, until next week, Liana,
we'll be here on Erongo Talk Wednesdays and Fridays for you guys.
We'll see you then. Bye!
Cheers.